Joshua and the fall of Jericho, the power of obedience. God's command after Moses' death, Joshua was chosen by God to lead Israel into the promised land. Standing before the fortified city of Jericho, known for its impenetrable walls, God spoke to Joshua, "See, I have delivered Jericho into your hands, along with its king and its fighting men. March around the city once for 6 days. On the 7th day the walls will fall." Confident in God's word, Joshua gathered the priests, warriors, and people, explaining the divine plan. Though unusual, the people trusted God and obeyed his instructions. The first day of silence. On the first day, the priests carried the Ark of the Covenant, accompanied by 7 priests blowing trumpets made of ram's horns. Behind them, the army marched in complete silence, circling the city once before returning to the camp. The inhabitants of Jericho watched from the walls, bewildered and increasingly fearful, unable to comprehend what was happening. Steadfast faith. For 6 consecutive days, Joshua and the people repeated the same ritual. One silent march around the city, with only the sound of the trumpets breaking the stillness. Despite no visible signs of change, the people's faith remained unshaken. As they marched, Joshua reminded them, "The Lord will fight for us. Be steadfast and obedient." The decisive day at dawn on the 7th day, the Israelites rose early and marched around Jericho 7 times. On the 7th lap, Joshua commanded, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city." The trumpets blared with all their might, and the people shouted in unison. Suddenly, Jericho's walls trembled and collapsed, as if an unseen hand had toppled them. Israel's victory. Israel's warriors charged into the city and captured it, as the Lord had commanded. True to their promise, Joshua ensured Rahab and her family were spared for helping the Israelite spies. The people celebrated not only the fall of Jericho, but also the power of obedience and faith in the Lord. The altar of gratitude. After the victory, Joshua built an altar to the Lord outside the city, giving thanks for his faithfulness. He reminded the people, just as God was faithful at Jericho, he will remain faithful to all his promises if we stay obedient. The altar became a lasting symbol of gratitude and renewed commitment to God. Joshua's legacy, the story of Jericho's fall, became a cornerstone in Israel's history, a reminder for generations of God's power and the importance of faith and obedience. Joshua continued to lead Israel with wisdom, trusting the Lord to guide them in their battles and in establishing a nation grounded in God's covenant.